Do you feel like you just don't have time to get everything done, including working on your investments and reaching your financial goals? I'm going to share with you in this video productivity tips that have helped me get things done. I'm Camille Gaines, founder of FinancialWoman.com. I'm a financial coach and author of Earn, Grow, Give, a personal finance book for women. I do a lot of different things. I'm an entrepreneur. I have several different online businesses that I'm involved with, and I also invest. So it's hard to find time to do everything, right? I still have a family and I have a busy life, just like I know you do too. I was really struggling with how to get everything done. Now, what does this have to do with financial, reaching your financial goals? Well, if we don't have time to work on our investing, to pay attention to our money, then we're just not going to get there. It's not going to happen. So what I'd like for you to do, and I encourage you to do, is with these productivity tips, is live from a higher level. Look at those things that are super, super important to you, like reaching your financial goals and creating the life you want, having the life you want. And these productivity tips will help you get there. They really, really helped me get done what I needed to get done. The very last one I'm going to share has really, really been a game changer for me. So let me get started. The very first tip I'm going to suggest to you is to plan 30 days out. Now, a lot of people recommend planning 90 days out. I want you to figure out what works best for you. But for me, 90 days out was a really long time because number one, relating to investing, things can really, really change in 90 days. And number two, as an entrepreneur even, projects would change, things would change. In 90 days, I could discover a lot that would change my focus or something that I was doing in one of my businesses. So I like 30-day goals, 30-day planning, because that way, number one, you have 12 chances during the year to reach those goals, but you're able to tweak things faster and feel successful when you use 90-day or 30-day planning instead of the 90-day planning goals. So that's the first tip, is plan for 30 days or 31, whatever the month is, instead of planning for 90 days. It also just fits beautifully into your calendar. It just works, right? So that's the first tip. The second tip I'd share with you is to use a paper planner. And I say this because I know there's some great apps that will help you with your productivity. I use those too. But for my high level planning, I like to use a paper journal. And the reason I like to do that is because, number one, I think that there's some studies have shown there's some really great processing that takes place when you write things out, and that connection between your brain and that happens when you're writing and actually making that happen. But there's also the piece of distractibility that happens the second you turn on the device. So you've got to put aside some time for high level planning, whether that's in your business, your spending, your money habits, or reaching your financial goals, planning your financial life, your investing, that high level work. And if you have to pick up your phone or a tablet, something that has notifications on it, it's so easy to get distracted. And what I do is I think, oh, let me just really quickly check the weather so I can plan when I'm going to go for a walk, or whatever it is. Some sort of notification will pop up that distracts me. So I'm going to encourage you to use some sort of paper planner. The third tip I want to share with you is plan for the week. So go ahead and do that on Friday, Saturday morning, Sunday afternoon, Saturday afternoon, or even Monday morning. A lot of people say, no, don't wait till Monday morning. You want to hit the ground running. I think there's a lot to be said for that, but I think there's so much more to be said for doing what works for you. So try different times, see what works for your schedule. A lot of people give these productivity tips that are just so hard and fast, rule-based. You have to do it this way. I think you have to do what works. And just like with investing, you do what works for you and what you're going to do. So I would suggest that you figure out a time, test it out, and see if you're actually getting that weekly planning done at that weekend time that you've specified that works for your schedule. And then look at your upcoming week, see what's going on, look at the big picture. You can check with family members if you need to at that planning point. You can really prioritize what's going on. Now, that leads to my next tip, which has been the game changer for me. And this one really, really has helped me a lot. So The old me on Friday would say, oh my gosh, the week is gone. It's over today. This is my last day. I've got to get everything done that I planned to do this week. And not only that, but I thought I've got to get going on these tasks for next week or next, so I can get them all completed for the week. So I might start a new task as well as trying to wrap up tasks for the week. I would say drop any new tasks. Don't start anything new on Friday or the last week of the month. Instead, allow yourself to wrap up loose ends that last day of the week, if you're on a weekly, thinking about this on a weekly basis, or that last week of the month or last few days of the month. And this is a really great time for you to also plan on working on your finances. Make sure you've looked at your cash flow. Make sure you've looked at your books for the month. Whatever it is that you need to do financially, have a day that you sort of clean up, that you complete tasks, that you look at your wealth, that you look at your money flow, and let that happen on Friday so you have closure to that and you feel great about it approaching the weekend. That's what I wanted to share with you in this video. If you liked these tips and you found them helpful, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'd love that. Thank you.